Howdy folks, I'm not going to do a movie review, but I'm going to do a zine review. I haven't done a zine review in a while. Devoured Death, issue 4. Done by, what's his name? Apostle of Sodomy and Ukurazag. Apostle of Sodomy is the main guy. And I got this from Keith of Eternal Darkness Creations. And I was like, man, this is a thick zine. And to be honest, I thought it's not a good cover. But I'll give it a try because I have some thick zines and man, they're like books. And then the page count is like 89. It's 90. It's like 91 pages. But I read it all, and I read it over the weekend, and I was like, man, this is really good. It's just interviews and reviews. There's like one ad in here, but this was really good. The Apostle of Sodomy is pretty funny. He's not the best writer, but he has his own style, and it's just bare bones. I mean, not bare bones, but it's just, direct to the point about the music, the bands. We also asked some funny questions, and in the interview with Thulsa Doom, I thought this was really funny. When I was but a young boy, I asked my father, what is best in life? The old man stopped beating me with his belt for a moment, his voice taking a tone of reverence and solemnity. He then said, to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. It was good advice from a man who would later drink himself to death. Thought that was funny. And I like how he interviews bands I've heard of. Thulsa Doom, actually. I think I read of some others interviewed him, but he interviews Altars from Australia, Blessed Offal from the US, Carcinoid from Australia, Church of Disgust from the US, who are from Texas. I didn't even know that. Diquisitor, I've heard of them, from Denmark. Flesh Megalith from Australia. Fossilization from Brazil. Internal Rot from Australia. Inverted Prophet from Australia. Licentious. Rob Fornicator, US. Nephilim's Noose, Canada. Thulsa Doom, Italy. And Toxic Volcano from Australia. And he'll do like an interview, and they're long interviews. And then he'll do a couple of reviews to fill out the rest of the page, like 2 or 3, like usually, like 2 or 3, and then it's another interview. And he mentions that he was in the death metal band Incabulous, and I remember them from a comp that was put out by Dave Kibler. I think of Dreaded Productions. I can't remember who's in Lividity. And I was I remember Incabulous. And yeah, it's got me, reading this, I was like, man, I love music. And I just started grabbing like CDs and listening to them. I was like, I haven't heard this in a while. And I was like, man, check out the Flesh Megalith logo. I can't read that. And then Toxic Volcano, he even asks them, like, he even says he really doesn't like the logo. And I was like, do you see Toxic Volcano in that? I do not see that. But yeah, it's just any interviews. Rob Fornicator, who's in the band, did the band Whore. Yeah, Whore was badass. I think I had both of them. They did Unfinished Business and Doing It for the Kids. Those are really good. I actually like the Rob Fornicator. I think, he seems like he was just trying to get to the answers. He didn't really elaborate too much, but mostly everybody does. Apostle of Sodomy gets him talking and answering. And I think these are all, he wrote them down and sent it to him. I think some he talked to. But yeah, I really like it. I want to pass it on. Like I liked it so much. Usually I pass my zines on. There's some that I really like to keep, like Film Trauma, Strange Tapes, Head Split, Newsletter. But I try to pass on zines instead of just holding on to them. And then it's like you get it and you just put it away and no one ever sees it. So I don't know if I should mail it. This is going to be expensive. I might give it to somebody here locally. But yeah, man. And I'm listening. This made me, I was like, what should I listen to? I'm listening to Nuclear Revenge. I'll put it in the description below, the name of the album. I can't remember offhand. But yeah, I need to. This made me want to. Actually, this made me want to. Man, I want to do a music zine again. But I'll just stick with the bloody tapes. I'll put his email. It would be pretty expensive to get this from Australia, but it would be worth it if you're into death metal. And he likes death metal, grindcore, everything just extreme, like a lot of doom, death, like really slow, like a Flesh Megalith. I listen to them. I didn't do it this one, but now like when I read it in band interview, I'll check them out on YouTube. And I checked out Toxic Volcano. But Flesh Megalith, it just depends, kind of slow, heavy stuff I like, but they were pretty, really slow, but not boring. Anyway, that's it, yeah. Devoured Death. Or just say hi just tell him, I emailed him, but he hasn't emailed me back. Apostle Sodomy. I'm sure he's busy sodomizing other apostles, but I'll do a movie review soon. I'm gonna do that 30 coins, and I'll see ya.